Gauguin, at last! Welcome, my friend, come in. I will get you some wine and bread and cheese. Look, I have painted some new pictures for your arrival to decorate the place. They are sunflowers, widely grown around here.
Well, that's very friendly to do that for me. Thank you, Vincent. I can see how busy you have been working.
Oh, this is just a few of them. You should see...
Perhaps later. Let's eat first.
Yes, of course. You must be weary after your journey. Theo has sent some extra money this week to pay for tobacco and more wine for us.
Never mind about tobacco. What about paint?
Oh, don't worry about paint. We have plenty for now. You can tell me one of your stories while we eat.
Okay, Vincent. I'll tell you this before we eat, after some wine. Imagine, if you will, my friend, a smell of early spring, of daffodil and catkin, and new life in everything. Pale green leaves and clean fresh grass and colour showing through, and a feeling of adventure and a spirit of something new. Imagine, if you will, my friend, a cottage in a lane with roses blooming by a fence and a leaded window pane of honeysuckle growing in a hedge of thorny trees, and children playing until late and time that's long and free. Imagine, if you will, my friend, a field of yellow corn dancing in the gentle breeze of the breaking of the dawn, dewdrops glistening in the sun's first gladdening rays, and a freshness one can almost taste. These are the rich and mellow days. Imagine, if you will, my friend, a silvery moonlight night, the cry of owls and shadows blue, and the ground all over white, a single spire standing out against a pale sky, and the sound of twinkling fairy bells as the stream goes rushing by. These are the seasons, and I love them so. Now, let's eat.
At the Yellow House, Vincent and Gauguin painted together, outdoors in better weather, or when too wet and windy inside. They talked of far-away tropical lands and argued often, mainly over art. Vincent wanted to go out in all weather to paint, but Gauguin was happier to remain inside, painting from imagination rather than needing a model or view to portray. Matters came to a head in late December 1888, just before Christmas.
Why do you admire all the artists that I cannot stand? Yet you dislike artists such as Degas or Raphael, who are great artists. You should be following their example, Gauguin.
I know that you are right to stick to your beliefs, but you must allow the others' opinions. We can't all be the same. Now clear away that clutter and lay the table. That's a good fellow.
I merely make the point that those artists really know art. Why don't you listen to me?
Listen, with you ranting on and on morning and night, how can one not listen? Just give it a rest, Vincent. This meal is ready, so let's eat.
Eat? How can you eat when there is so much to discuss? I am trying to show you the error of your ways.
Well, I'm hungry even if you're not, and I asked you to clear that table. Here, try some of mine. Well, how do you like it?
Yes, good. Sort of brandy-flavoured. Nice.
Rum, actually. I have especially blended in Paris, infused with rum.
Tomorrow I will show you a grand place to paint. You will love it.
I hope you're going to clean up the mess you've swept onto the floor.
Later, yes. But this place I will show you, it's really paradise. So, Gauguin, what plans do you have for your work next year?
Somewhere there's a place that I'm longing to be.
No.
Among the palm trees and sea, that's where my heart is.
What do you mean? You have all you could ever want right here.
Ha!
This is paradise.
I can't stand the place. The constant wind when you argue all the time, which isn't any good for either of us. But you knew I had plans to return to Martinique. We talked about it, and you even said you might come too.
Yes, but that was before, and you agreed that we would invite other artists to join us here to establish our art colony in the south. And you would be our leader. Look, you have everything here that you need. A place to work, sleep and feed. Here's where your home is. See, all around you is paradise too. It's here, my good friend, with you. Standing beside me, why talk of a place far away? If it's as good as you say, then you must show me here. You have plenty of places to see, in a place that is open and free, for you to work, for us to work. Don't tell me you need to go far away. Let your creativity play. Here's where your soul is. Stay. Let your work show you the right way, where you can paint every day. Here's where your heart is. All that you need in a place is staring you right in the face. And this I know, and this I know.